Hello, my name is Aaron Times. Let's play FTL Faster Than Light. FTL is a real-time strategy slash roguelike game made by Subset Games and originally released on September 14, 2012. A free expansion pack named Advanced Edition was released for free on April 3, 2014. Faster Than Light was funded through Kickstarter and asked for a humble $10,000 in crowdfunding. However, it managed to raise a whopping $200,000 in total, which is quite a record in and of itself, but it also makes Faster Than Light the first game successfully funded by Kickstarter. Now, I got this game through the Mozilla Humble Bundle late last year. That was around the end of October, the beginning of November, and it featured a bunch of games that sounded cool but that I wasn't really interested in. I simply paid for them to support Mozilla Firefox and Mozilla Thunderbird. I've since switched to Google Chrome for my web browsing needs, though I still use Thunderbird for email. This game has gathered dust in my Steam library until earlier this month when I installed and played it on a whim because I was frustrated by the poor performance and optimization of Grey Goo, a traditional real-time strategy game and spiritual successor to Command & Conquer. I've pretty much given up on Grey Goo until its FPS issues are fixed, and for now, I will be doing Let's Plays of other games, including Faster Than Light. Alright, first we're going to go into the tutorial, which is kinda short, but very informative. Let's click here. Tutorial. Welcome to FTL. You are the captain of a Federation starship on a very important mission. Yes, I am Captain Picard. Continue. Click. The Federation is currently being torn apart by vicious rebels. Your ship is carrying data vital to the defense of the Federation. Okay? Continue. You will be traveling through dangerous sectors of the galaxy with the rebel fleet in hot pursuit. Make it to the next exit beacon, and make it to the exit beacon of each sector before the rebels can catch you. Okay? Continue. Okay, this is the graphical user interface of Grey Goo. It's a top-down real-time strategy game with pause, and you're pretty much Captain Picard in charge of the Enterprise. Although the ship is called the Kestrel. Your ship, the Kestrel, is the focus of the typical game view. Continue. The circular icons at the bottom of the screen are your ship's primary systems. Systems use power from the reactor pointed at by the arrow. So this is the reactor here. Reactor, unused reactor energy available to power your system. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 energy bars available. Continue. These are your ship's subsystems. Unlike systems, they do not require power from the reactor. So we have piloting, sensors, and doors. Okay? Continue. Hover your mouse over any system icon to get more information about the system. Each system's corresponding room will light up. Okay, shields. Sustains projectile blocking shields. Mana increases shield recharge speed. These are the engines, the med bay. This is the oxygen system, aka the life support. This is the weapon system. And as we saw earlier, this is piloting, sensors, and doors. So alright, let's click continue. The hull meter, shield level, and current resources are in the top left. If your hull meter is reduced to 0, your ship will explode. Okay, so this is the hull. Let's see how many hit points this is basically the ship's hit points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so these are in tens. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So we have 30 hull points or hit points. These are the resources, the fuel, missiles, and drones. We don't have any combat drones in the ship, so we only use missiles and fuel. Okay, continue. We should get going, but it looks like your engines are currently powered down. Green system boxes are powered, white system boxes are unpowered and provide no benefit to the Kestrel. Okay, so our engines need to be turned on, so let's click, click. So our engines are now turned on, and let's click continue. Left click on the engine system icon and power will transfer from your reactor into your engines. I actually already did that. Try to keep your vital systems fully powered. Right click to depower a system if you want to reroute its power. Okay, right click. That's how to depower a system. Left click to power a system. Continue. Oh no, your engine room took 2 damage. Its system icon has become red to show it is broken. Your hull meter has also taken 2 damage. So we took 2 damage to the hull and 2 to the engines, which knocked it offline. Alright, let's continue. Your crew cannot repair the ship's hull, but they can fix the engines. Select your crew members using left click. Select multiple crew by left clicking and dragging. Select some crew to continue. Alright, let's select these. See, it's just like a real-time strategy game. You select by holding the left mouse button and dragging a selection box around them, or you can click one by one. So let's select these guys and right-click here. With crew selected, right-click on a... Okay, that changed the other message right away. Crew members will automatically repair systems, fight fires, fix breaches, and fight intruders in their room. Fighting, low oxygen, and fire will hurt the crew. Continue. Awesome, your engines are now repaired. Notice that repaired systems will automatically try to repower themselves to their last power state. We allocated 2 power points to this system when it was damaged, and when it was fixed, it automatically took 2 power points again. Alright, let's continue. Some systems can be manned by crew members to provide a small bonus to the system. Crew members will automatically man any functioning system in their room. The silhouette above the power bar shows if the system is manned. This is it. So basically someone's running the engines and it's not just being set to automatic, which is less efficient than having an actual human at that system. Alright, continue. Oh no, a fire has broken out in your starboard airlock. You could send your crew members to put it out, but let's take advantage of your airlock. Open one of the airlock doors by left clicking on it. Alright, let's left click. Opening doors allows you to drain sections of your ship of oxygen and put out fires. Rooms turn pink as the oxygen drains out. Your oxygen system will slowly refill your ship once leaks are gone. Alright, the fires are out, so we can close it again, and it should build the oxygen level back up. Okay, there we go. It's turning from striped red bars to pink. And it's gonna turn white after a while. Rooms turn pink as the... Okay. Opening doors allows you to drain sections of your ship of oxygen to put out fires. Rooms turn pink as the oxygen drains out. Yeah, we already read that. Continue. Now that your engines are fixed and the fires are out, we should FTL jump to the next location. If you don't currently have a pilot, you should probably send a crewman to the helm. Okay, we'll send this guy. I usually send my first crewman to be the pilot, so it's more convenient, and my second crewman is usually shields or weapons, and the last one is usually the engines. So let's send this guy here to shields. Okay, now that your engines are fixed, okay, we already read that. Continue. Each jump consumes 1 fuel. Without fuel, you will be stranded and unable to jump. Jumping also requires a crew member in the piloting system and a powered engine system. Click on the jump button to continue. This is our fuel supply. This is the jump button. Jump! Alright, so this is the map of this sector. This is the beacon map. A ship marks your current location. We are right here. Hover your mouse over a location to get more information about it. Your current location, an unvisited location, unvisited, unvisited. And this is the exit beacon. Go here to travel to the next sector. It's not mentioned in the tutorial, but the goal in each sector is basically to reach the exit before the rebel fleet catches up. Alright, hover your mouse over a location, get more information about it. Left click on a connecting node to travel there now. Alright, so let's go here. Jump! Oh no, we have an enemy, pirate. Every new location will have an event like this. You might have multiple choices available to you at an event. In this example, a weak pirate ship is trying to destroy you. So the first option is simply continue, and the second option is special blue choices like these are unlocked by having certain upgrades or equipment. They are nearly always a good choice. These are the blue options. These are usually you get these by having crew members of a specific race, or you have special equipment or special upgraded equipment. And they almost always give you a better reward than just choosing the white option. The white options tend to give you random stuff. Like sometimes things will go well, sometimes things will go wrong. So the white option is usually gambling on the result. While the blue option almost always gives you a good choice. There are, if I recall correctly, there's one blue option in advanced edition which gives you a bad choice. That's the only one which guarantees a bad reward, if I recall correctly. So let's click this one. Welcome to combat. You can use spacebar or middle mouse to pause the game at any time to strategize, give commands, or reallocate your power. Try to pause the game now. Alright, spacebar. So basically this is like the Baldur's Gate system, Baldur's Gate series, the Infinity Engine games, where it has a real-time strategy interface, but you can pause. Also, there are actually a lot of real-time strategy games which allow you to pause. So it's kind of a hybrid between turn-based and real-time strategy. Alright, let's read this. You need to power your weapon to fight. The amount of power required is pictured in the weapon box marked below. Left-click on it to power it. A powered weapon turns white. Right-click depowers weapons. Okay, so let's click this. So it's now going to power up. Okay. So let's unpause. So I guess we need to target a room on the enemy ship. So let's target the shields first. Oh no, your two-shot laser cannot penetrate the pirate's level 2 shields. But luckily, he can't get through your shields either. Note, every 2 powered bars in your shield system nets you 1 more shield. Okay, let's pause this game first before we take more fire. Let's continue. Looks like you need some more help to get through the shields. Some events can provide items. This one is providing you with an Artemis missile launcher. Okay, we got missiles. Continue. The Artemis was automatically equipped in an available weapon slot. Shooting it okay, let's pause first. Shooting it expends your missile stock, but missiles pierce through all enemy shields. Use the missiles to damage the enemy shield system, and then your lasers can get through as well. Okay, let's power this thing. Let's target the shields. One thing that's not mentioned in the tutorial but is very important in Faster Than Light is the concept of an alpha strike. You basically need to most weapons will not charge at the same speed, so you need to wait until all your weapons are ready, and then you fire them all at a specific area, usually the shields, to get through it right away. To get all of your shots through before the shield recharges. So we're gonna wait for the Artemis to launch, hit the shields, and immediately after shoot our dual lasers. Alright. Fire. Then fire the lasers. Shoot. Alright, his shields are now down. You'll notice as enemy systems are damaged or destroyed, their icons turn orange or red respectively. Repeatedly attacking a red system will do no additional damage to the system, but will still damage the enemy's hull. Reduce their hull to 0 and they will explode. Okay, we're probably gonna fire. Since they're down to 2 hit points, and the Artemis, if I recall correctly, it does deal 2 normal damage. We're just gonna fire it right away at the shield, so this guy doesn't get a chance to repair it. So let's fire this, and that should blow him up. Boom, and he's dead. You destroyed the pirate ship. As salvage, you gain from left to right some fuel, missiles, scrap, and another weapon. So that's fuel, 1 fuel, 3 missiles, 100 scrap, and another weapon, a halberd beam. Note the reward resource icons correspond to your reserves along the top of the screen. Okay, there we go. Fuel, missiles, drones. We don't have any drones here. So click continue. You'll notice as enemy systems are damaged or destroyed, their icon. Okay, we already read this. Continue. If you need a reminder for what each enemy system icon stands for, you can mouse over the green symbols along the bottom of the target box. Choose your targets wisely, though weapons and shields often make good choices. Now defeat the pirate. We already did this. I guess we skipped through the tutorial and just blew that guy up. Continue. Weapons or drones are added to your cargo if there is no more room in their respective system. Left click on the ship info button so we can equip your new weapon. Okay, let's click on ship. This is your equipment screen. You can see more detailed information about your weapons, drones, or augments by mousing over them. Click and drag your new halberd beam over the Artemis to swap them out, then hit accept. Okay, let's switch out the halberd beam for the Artemis and click accept. Oops, your weapon system, max power 2, is not upgraded enough to support your new weapon, power requirement 3. Open your ship screen back up so we can fix this. Okay, let's click ship. This is the upgrade screen. You can see detailed info about your systems and upgrade by spending scrap. Scrap is basically the resources of the money of this game. You use scrap to upgrade everything and buy everything. You can also upgrade your reactor at the bottom of the menu, which is important for keeping everything fully powered. So let's upgrade, upgrade, and we'll upgrade some more. Okay. Continue. Left click on your weapon system to upgrade it and click accept to close the upgrade. Okay, I already upgraded it, so let's click accept. Now power your new weapon. You might need to power down your other weapons in order to have enough power. Right click depowers weapons. I actually upgraded it as far as we could go so we don't have to depower anything. So halberd beam. Click. Final tip. You can rearrange your weapons in the weapon system toolbar by clicking and dragging. If your weapon system is damaged, the order determines the order they are depowered, right to left. So basically the weapon in the leftmost area is your highest priority weapon and will always receive power if you take damage to your weapon system. While the one on the rightmost is your lowest priority weapon. Okay, let's click continue. That's it for the basics. Good luck out there. Press continue to quit this tutorial. Well, that was short. Continue. Alright. Before we go, we will be looking at the stats screen and the options menu. Let's click on stats. As you can see here, the game tracks your stats. It tracks a lot of stats. Like, these are my top scores. This is using the default chip, the Kestrel. This is my highest score so far, 1,851 points, and I managed to reach sector 6. And this is on Advanced Edition. It shows here if you're using the normal faster than light or the Advanced Edition, which is the expansion. It's kind of like playing the original StarCraft versus StarCraft Brood War. And there's other stats here. The ships which managed to reach the furthest in my playthroughs were the Taurus and the Kestrel. Both reached Sector 7 before they got blown up. And here we can see session records. Most ships defeated, 15. That's the number of ships I managed to blow up in a single run. Most beacons explored, 55. Most scrap collected, 691. Most crew hired, 8. And it keeps records of the best of the best achievements of our crew. For example, the most repairs were done by crewman Brian, who is a human. Most combat kills was done by Henrik Asted. I'm pretty sure I mispronounced that. He got 6 combat kills. Combat kills are basically hand-to-hand combat when you're boarding. It's not ship-to-ship combat. It's only your crewman actually fights an enemy crew member and kills him in combat. So there's also totals here, lifetime totals, like total ships defeated, 321. This is over all my playthroughs. Total beacons explored, 1,474. And total scrap collected, 12,539, and so on and so forth. Total games played, 59. One thing about Faster Than Light that makes it unique in this genre, real-time strategy / roguelike, is that it's always set to permadeath. There's only one save game, and if you start a new game, your save game gets deleted. And if you die, you have your save game also gets deleted, so you have to... you basically have to survive on only one save game. And total victory 0. I have not completed this game yet at all in almost 60 attempts. All right, let's get to achievements. There are several achievements here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 21 general achievements, and there's also ship-based achievements, which I'll show in my next episode of this Let's Play. So these are the ones I managed to unlock. Just getting started. Get to Sector 5. So simply getting to Sector 5 will give you this achievement. This one is Rule 10, Greed is Eternal, a reference to the Ferengi rules of acquisition in Star Trek. Collect 10,000 scrap across all games. And these are the achievements. I also got this one, On a Wing and a Prayer. get to Sector 5 without repairing at the store. Alright, and we also have here the ship best. It shows you the best stats I got while using each specific ship. So I managed to unlock several ships already in the short time that I've managed to play this game. So my best run with the Kestrel Cruiser was this guy. The Kestrel score 1851 Sector 6, which is actually my overall best top score. And next one is the NG Cruiser. Yeah, the Taurus. I managed to reach Sector 7, and that's my third best overall. And for the NGB, the Vortex, I didn't manage to get far with the Type B Cruiser of the NG. Oh, each ship has 2 to 3 types. The Type A is the default version. The Type B is a different version. The Type C is usually the one which has integrated Advanced Edition stuff into it. The normal version of the game only has Type A and Type B, if I recall correctly. So the next one I got was a Zoltan Cruiser. I didn't do so well at this at all. None of my Zoltan ships actually managed to reach my top 5. I also managed to unlock the Zoltan B, which did a little bit worse than my Zoltan A. This one died actually in the first sector, which is, I think that should be an achievement in and of itself. Only 46 points before it got blown up. Okay, let's close the stats page, and now we're going to go into the options menu. Now, there's a lot of options here. Well, in this first page, there's not a lot of options. There's only a full screen version. You can have on stretch. This basically sets the game to your native resolution and stretches the game to fit that resolution. So my resolution is 19. Hold on. My resolution is 1920 by 1080. So it'll set the game to 1920 by 1080, but since the game is only like 720p, it'll stretch it. This one on borders, I'm not sure what that does. And native actually sets the game to 720p. It actually sets your system resolution to 720p, so you can run the game at that resolution. So I just set it to off so I can see stuff going outside of the game window. Vertical sync, you almost always don't want to do that. Frame limit, I just use this so the game doesn't consume unnecessary amounts of processing power. Dynamic backgrounds, I assume that makes it look prettier. Colorblind mode, lots of options here. There's also options to set your game keys, which... Oh, here we go. Configure keyboard hotkeys. There's lots of hotkeys here. I don't use a lot of hotkeys because all of the game controls can be manipulated using just your mouse. But some of them are pretty useful, like close all doors and open all doors. These are useful for putting out fires or suffocating borders. And oh yeah, this one, auto fire modifier. This will set your weapon to auto fire. Pause game, of course, is pretty useful. It's spacebar. You use this so you can control your ship more efficiently. There's even a second page of hotkeys. Lots of stuff here. And that's about it. Alright, let's click close. Close. And that's it for now. This has been Aron Times playing FTL Faster Than Light.